Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. But Eric Swanson, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matty, you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher. You're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Batting second.
Ready now, Ehire Adrianza, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it, and that's the second out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Number 8 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Kenta Maeda will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now, number 8. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Number 8.
Now the pitch.
Hey!
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. We are still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box. I know you got a few to play with.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and driven to right. And no doubt about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
In now, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, number 8.
As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High in the air out to center field. Number 8 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Jake.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next will be Jake Cave. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Crawford has it for out number 3. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this. Dan Vogelbach is next. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Number 20.
Now the 1-0. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Ched Long. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cave is there, 2 gone.
Batting 6. No left fielder. Austin.
Now in the box, Austin Nova trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. It remains 1. The next twin up, Josh Donaldson, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And the pitch.
Josh Donaldson.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the 1st out of the inning. Into the box, Luis Arias. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Or you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a 3rd one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Maeda, a former Dodger. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd, the same way he ended the 2nd, with a punch out, 1 away. 1 gone now in the Mariners' 3rd inning, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. In there, and it's even at 1. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Misses. Ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. J.P. Crawford becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 3rd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Dylan Moore is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ehire Adrianza. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Adrianza.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
This is pulled into right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nelson Cruz. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, got to believe that pitch is coming again right here.
1-1. One out, nobody on. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-1 to him now. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Cruz, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding one. They lead it 1-0. Here's D. Gordon now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 1-0 home. It's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Count remains full. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Lifted into center field. Cave is right there, one down. So digging in now, number 8. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll step off and try again. Here's the first pitch to him.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
At the plate, Kyle Seager. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. The throw pulls him off the bag.
And there's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for. 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath and the tunnel staying through the baseball.
Daniel Vogelbach is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. To 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Count is 3-2.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. M's pick up a... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. 2-0 now. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. Ready on 1-2. Started the chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the pitch.
Ball 3.
Luis Arias would be next. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Arias, a base hit in his first trip. Has a look, now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 0-1 pitch.
No, inside.
A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, number 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. A ball and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Mariners go down quietly there. Digging in once again, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Max Kepler.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The batter, number 13.
Now batting, Ehire Adrianza, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Crawford is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ball 2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, the first baseman,
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. No hits to this point.
The bouncer to the left side.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no base. Now at the plate, Dylan Moore.
Leading up for the Mariners, the designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. A 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Ball
3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next is Speedy D. Gordon. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Swing and a line drive. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Now batting, number 8.
At the plate now, number 8. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be late at third, and the bases are loaded now.
Now batting,
Striding in, Kyle Seager. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1-2 now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Digging in now for the Mariners, Shed Long. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Mariners forced to settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. The Mariners are on. So stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Number 8 is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The catcher, number 8.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Garver, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Twins have rallied to tie it at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Number 55.
Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. Number 8 is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. 2 out, nobody on. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Twins do come back to level things out thanks to this solo home run. Get up and stretch, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in and looking for more, Austin Nova. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Austin Nova.
First pitch on its way.
No, that's close.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2 one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Seattle, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well.
Launched to right field and deep. Kepler looks up. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
We were just speculating about this starter maybe starting to show some signs of tiring, and then he gives up a long ball. If you ride a starter too long, it can come back to bite you sometimes. Now I gotta think they'll make a move.
Lays off 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Cody Stashak will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Cody
got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 9.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. D. Gordon, last time through, was a base hit. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mariners get it. Matt McGill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for Minnesota, the second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
To the plate now, Max Kepler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping up to the plate, Ehire Adrianza. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, and 2, here it is. Grounded to short. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Twins stepping in, number 8. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
The center fielder.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Kyle Seager. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Bounce to first. He's got it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 4.
At the plate, Shed Long. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball 1-0. The Twins entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop at a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Men on third with 2 down. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Long is on his way home. He will score as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Tom Murphy is at the plate as he watches ball 1. New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as they continue to pile on. It's now a 7-2 ball game.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Dan Altavilla comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses again, ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
But this is speared by the first baseman.
The left fielder,
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Fouled away. The 1-1. Here's a chopper to first. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 7-2 the final score this afternoon.
Our final line score